Got a playlist going, shuffle mix. Right now we have Travis Scott and Drake, Sicko Mode. Okay. I love you all. Greetings. I hope all is well. Grand Rising. Um, I don't know. Everything's doing well. Let me turn this down. We already know what's here. Everything means something, you know? We're just going to do the 3 piles today. And the other cards, as usual, we're going to do the prayer cards, the oracles, and of course the calendar. It's 1 so far. Let's see. Enjoy the music while I shuffle. 2. Okay. I'll do this one 2 more times, and then we'll go to the next pile. 1. Half. Whoops, something flipped over. Okay. Here it is. This one flipped. Okay. We did half, so let's do the other half. All right. So that's a top for later. Sit it right here. See my dad? Back here watching, making sure everything goes properly. He got my back. I shuffled these before we came on too, so flipped over. See? Oh no, that's not that one. You can see that one. This one flipped over. All right. I don't know. This song makes me think, be careful of your company that you're keeping. Always make sure it's on the up and up. If you have paid attention to what's going on in YouTube, flipped over, you'll see that Tommy Sotomayor recently got into it with a melanated sister and pressed charges on her. Not my cup of tea. I think I bumped into him years ago, and after one episode, I never went back, so I wouldn't have saw that on purpose. But when it was floating around nonstop and people were constantly talking about it, of course you want to see when you see something about somebody, you know, especially a melanated woman, putting their hands or feeling threatened in any way. So tuned in, saw that he was being absolutely demeaning, degrading, as the experience I had before, and he pushed a guy into her, which shows me right there what type of man he is. But to me, it looks like she was defending herself. I don't want to get into who's right and who's wrong. I don't think men should ever put their hands on women. I don't think women should put their hands on men. But I know that that's it. We're going to close this deck too. We're going to, what you want to do is diffuse the situation as quickly as possible. There were other males in the room or females in the room. They definitely should have been, you know, some type of intervening in that situation, especially with it being, you know, a popular podcast. But it looks like, I don't know. It's a lot deeper than what we see. She was later on Tasha K and kind of let us know that she was flown out for, flipped over, sexual favors. And 1 second, you guys. Had to take that call. It was very important. But I don't know. Just be cautious, be careful, be wise. At this time, people are doing strange things for money, and the OnlyFans seems to be the go-to spot. So beautiful melanated sisters of all shades, please be careful. Be graceful. Know your worth and value, you know, and don't look for the first opportunity to get on or get in a room, especially if you're already, you know, this particular woman has her own business. One second, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't do any more interruptions. I got a few calls that I had to take. Next few calls, they're just going to have to wait. My bell. Let's see. Here we go. Let's cleanse the energy. As we know, we're going to do deep breath in through the nose. We're going to hold it to the count of 4, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth. Cleanse the energy, just get a new feel for what we're about to embark upon and the beautiful messages given. On the count of 4. Whew. Feels better and better every time. Right now, Slick Rick, Young World, I think this came on yesterday, but, you know, the kids are still hurting, so they need us, so I'll let it play again. Any other songs that came on in the previous videos, I don't know. They might resonate. We'll skip if we need to, but they might. It's a playlist, so, you know, there's about 46 songs, so we'll see. These are the prayer cards that I like to start off with. After offering my platform and messages to the divine, through the divine, and for the divine, nothing wrong with starting out with the prayer card. Just positive words of upliftment. I am not in any way condoning any specific religion. I'm just having a personal conversation, talk, and relationship with the divine. These words were in many books prior to the Bible anyway, so you know your research, you know. Let's see. Alright, I guess I'll try to shuffle like I did yesterday. And then if not, we'll just pick randomly. Let's see. It's kind of big for my hand. Okay. There's one. Two. You're going to do it 4 times. Oh, there's 2. Woo. 3. And last one. Okay, and if we get nothing, we didn't, we'll go to the bottom. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures. 1 Chronicles 16:34. So right here. The other 2 are, behold, you are beautiful. Beautiful. Songs of Solomon 4:1. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hopefully you got up this morning and said in the mirror, I'm beautiful. I'm powerful. I'm courageous. I'm going to have a wonderful day. Every morning. Every morning. Last one. God is within her. She will not fail. Psalms 46:5. Yeah. This has come out consistently. So take heed. God is within her. She will not fail. So that's something that has to be reiterated, obviously. All right, the cards. We didn't get many. Got a little bit, so we're going to start. This one is Roots. That also came on yesterday, because it's a great song, but I'm going to see. That came on. That was at the end of the show. Let's see. What's this one? 21 Savage. A lot. That didn't come on. Okay. Someone just gave birth or will be delivering a baby soon. Okay, congratulations. Wonderful. Hope the birth is happy and healthy and wonderful. I don't know anybody that gave birth, but maybe you do. Someone did, or is about too soon. Next is thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand. Eric B. and Rakim, but I didn't write it as a song, so if you're not singing it, musically inclined people automatically tie lyrics that are words directly to songs. Not even on purpose, it just happens. But thinking of a master plan. So you're thinking of a master plan, huh? Pinky in the brain. All right now. Keep it to yourself. Next is wow, Willie Alvin. That's going to be a name, person, place, or thing, location. This is my grandfather's name. Very successful man. He had a truck driving business. He also had a cleaning business, which I'm trying to get right back into. I love cleaning my house and other people's homes. It's peaceful for me because there's no overhead. It's just me, and people are usually out of the way. I can get in and get out. So I'm trying to revamp that now once everything gets back on smooth land, which is coming. But yeah, he had it going on. We didn't realize because we were so young, but love and light granddaddy. My uncle, I think his name is the same as my grandfather, so it could be my uncle too. Or anybody you know named Willie Allen and how they may relate in your life. Past, present, future. All messages are always timeless, so it can apply at any time. Next is a lot of things begin to line up. Oh yeah. As you get different keys and you go through different doors and you learn different information and new information, it lines up like you wouldn't believe. Stay on your path. It will be beautiful. Next is Christmas season will bring many surprises. Okay. So this Christmas, or maybe you had some surprises last Christmas. Sorry guys, just wiping off the screen. I don't know. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't make my son not celebrate. I do provide him gifts, or his father may do it. But me personally, I don't celebrate. But if you do, or if not, in the season of Christmas, you will have surprises. Try to paint my nails for you guys too. I really hate nail polish, but it'll probably be on for a couple of days. Then I'll wash dishes or clean something, and 2 of them will be gone. So don't get used to it. Next is he or she is a siren. Now, if you don't know what that is, you definitely want to look it up and be absolutely prepared if you're dealing with a siren. It's not small business, but just be advised, be aware. He or she is a siren. That can be good or bad, depends on your energy and how. Just look it up. Next is Sandy. It's a name, first, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. Could be a sandy beach. I don't know. Looks like a name, but anything that correlates with Sandy. Next is piano. Okay. So maybe somebody's learning the piano. You're interested in learning the piano. Somebody that plays the piano might want to shoot their shot. She just said, I want to shoot my shot. I don't know. Musical instrument, piano. Next is ginger root. Okay. So this is one of the natural herbs that I've introduced on this channel that I give to you to provide assistance and help in a natural way for many ailments that we usually take a prescribed medication for. So ginger root, it's loaded with antioxidants for nausea and motion sickness. It prevents stress and damage to your body's DNA. So ginseng root is really, 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 really good for you. Sometimes you can find it in the Asian stores with the root still in it. Very strong, but it's good for you. So if you have any problems with nausea, motion sickness, can you guys see that? Stress and repairing the DNA, ginger is the thing for you. Okay. Next is One man's incomplete play is another man's touchdown. Hello. He dropped the ball, baby. Dropped the bag, dropped the ball. You know. Hey, what can you say? So somebody in your life may have misjudged you, and now it might be too late to re-travel that path. You finally know exactly who you are and what you deserve, and you're not interested in less than. So they're seeing that dropped the ball turned into a touchdown for someone else. Maybe they're a little upset that they're not on that journey, but it was their choice. So they made the choice. Allow them to lay in the bed that they made for themselves, and don't feel bad about it. Don't. Next is Creed. Now that's a movie, but it could also be like your type of people. Sometimes we have a different creed or breed, or you're cut from a different cloth, and I don't know, you may identify yourself in this way. I don't know. Commercial. I'm trying to turn the commercial down so it doesn't get in the video. But Creed, that is a movie, so you might want to watch it, or if you identify yourself in this way, however Creed applies in your life. Creed has come out. I don't know what all these messages are coming from, but they can wait. Okay, next is going to be Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear it yet. He's talking in Honduras right now. Next is, why does it look like that? I don't care how you get here when you can. Of course, those are music lyrics, but you could definitely hear somebody saying that. I know a situation where someone's in, another country, and they definitely want their person there. So it could be anything. Could be you. Could be related to you. Could be someone you know. Or maybe, maybe your mate is in the military. Or could be anything. Someone just can't wait till you get there. Okay, next is check his or her fingernails. Yeah, it's very important. You always want to check a person's nails. Make sure they're not dirty. And, mine may have hair from time to time, but they're always clean. It's not that they're not clean. They're clean. It's just I'm not interested in all of the fanciness. Not that I've always been like this, because when I was younger, of course I had Tony in Nails ABC, Norfolk, Virginia, Brumman Shopping Center. He would hook me up every week, feet, nails, all of that. It just got to a point where my nail beds were very, very unhealthy, and my fingernails hurt anytime that I had to take the tips off to get new sets. My nails underneath were very weak, so at some point I just, decided to let mine grow, and, when I really take care of them, they grow a nice length. So anyway, check his or her fingernails. It's always important. Okay. Next is Azad. Did I write anything about that? No. That might be an Arabian name, I believe. Azad. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, location, business, dignitary, corporate, could be anything. However it applies. Next is the first will be the last. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. The first will be last and the last will be first. It was written, but it's also absolute fact. Believe it or not, it's up to you. But you're being advised. Okay, next card is a quote. I'm trying to see if I remember. I saw it online, but I don't remember who put it. I usually acknowledge the people that write it. I was probably rushing. But this is a quote. It says, your past. Hey, you've changed. Your present. This is you talking to you. Yeah, no worries. I've simply outgrown you. Love and light. Yeah, your past wants you back bad, and they want you back the way you were. They're not interested in love and light and making things peaceful and cohesive. Not a part of their plan. But, sometimes you got to talk to yourself and let them know. I'm done with that. Next is my emperors. and empresses far beyond, maybe that's supposed to be R. Okay, my emperors and empresses are far beyond their years amongst the collective. Be careful how you treat people. Yeah, my emperors and empresses are far beyond their years and amongst the collective. Be careful how you treat people. You never know who is who. You never know. Could be the homeless man, could be the janitor, it could be the server, it could be the greeter at a convenience. You just don't know. Be careful how you treat people. It makes a big deal, and it's never unseen. Okay? Next is Barnes. Looks like a last name. Barns. Could be a business. Could be anything. First, middle, last. Yeah. Next is names. Dump your ashtrays. Weed is not legal everywhere. So true. So if weed is not legal in your state, you want to be absolutely careful and do the proper things necessary to keep yourself out of trouble. Not the time to have unnecessary involvement with the cops at all. Next is Sylvester. That's a name. First, middle, last. Person, place, or thing. Could be anything. Yep. Put that in names. Next is, this is Stormzy. He's another rapper from a different country. Very down-to-earth guy. He's very, very big where he's from. I can't remember. Probably Britain somewhere. I'm not sure. But what he's done is he's actually brought the younger generation with him. He gets in their videos. He puts them in his videos. When he gets on, he automatically goes back and grabs people and pulls them up with him. You know, that way he's not creating enemies. He's creating equals. Because where they're from, they don't really have a lot of superstars. So if you have a superstar and they're helping you become a superstar with no strings attached, now, according to what we've heard so far, beautiful thing. So, of course, Stormzy, the name of the song is Not That Deep. I love it. You got 10 minutes. How you going? No, really. How you gonna scare me with this? I just do my thing. I don't really make a fuss. Yeah. Anyway, Stormzy. Not That Deep. Check him out. Next is read a book. What does that say? Far Out. Yeah, that's extra dope. Superior. Woman sees you reading a book, an intellectual woman that's interested in a man that is not just beautiful, but intellectual and articulate. And, you know, she might want to have a conversation with you. What are you reading? You know, how's it going? Or what are your book suggestions? So this introduces you to a whole different realm of women, if you're interested, and men, vice versa, both ways. Just go sit in Barnes and Nobles and legitimately read a book that is of some interest to you, because they will want a dialogue about it, not just, oh, you're reading a book. They want to know what you're reading and what authors do you like and what's another book, you know, you may recommend. So if that's your line, don't be afraid to get out and mingle in that area, because it's definitely like-minded people there ready to talk to you. Next is, if I ask you a question, will you be super real? Okay. So that sounds like somebody you may have had conversations with that may not have been so honest, and you just want to make sure before you waste the time to even ask the question, are they just going to keep it 100% and be honest with you? You know, I don't know. That might be a conversation I'm not interested in having. If I got to reassure you to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I'll have it, but when I know you're lying, I'm just going to keep it to myself. So you don't want to remind people to be honest. They should already be honest. But if you need to,